Good morning, everyone. I have been gone for a while. I had to take some time off because of finals. Then I just took a week off because I was just mentally drained, and then I got sick. So I've been recovering from that. So I haven't really made anything for like 3.5 weeks. But I haven't really had to go grocery shopping either because, I stock up and save, and my house is pretty much always full. So I just did a really big haul at Costco and Publix, probably the biggest haul that I can ever remember really buying at one time. So let's go see. All right, so here it is. I don't think I have ever bought this much stuff at one time. I know it might seem like normal for large families to buy this much stuff, but there's 4 of us, and yeah, I don't think I've ever bought this much stuff to cover my entire dining room table. And I had to like squeeze it in and kind of like stack it up in different places. And see, it's stacked up pretty high there and stacked up over there. I don't think I've ever bought this much stuff at one time, but this is Costco and Publix. I was just stocking up and there were some good sales, and I'm also cooking some food for my parents. I'm gonna can up some beef stew for them. And it's just summer, it's fruits and veggies, and everything just looks so good. So I'm just taking advantage of what they have when I can. So we'll start here with the produce, obviously. I got into these on the way home. This was my breakfast. So these were actually fairly cheap. I want to say these were like $2.99. I don't know what I did with the receipt right now. I added it up and then I tossed it to the side, but fairly cheap, really good. We got 2 pounds of strawberries, 2 cantaloupes. This was like $5, which was amazing. Bunch of bananas, and 2 of the little seedless watermelons. I've never had those before. I usually buy just the regular, conventional large watermelon, but sometimes I don't go through it all, and then by the time I get to the bottom of the bowl, it's mushy because it's been sitting there for a couple of days. So I think I'm gonna try this out and see how I like it. It's more expensive this way, but when you have less waste, it's like, is it more expensive? So I don't know, we'll see. Pineapple, this was $2.25. So I was like, yes, fresh pineapple, $2.25. Potatoes and the carrots, this will go with the meal, and the onions for my parents for the beef stew, and then whatever's left over will just be for us. Some cucumbers. I just felt like snacking on some cucumbers. This will be like good snack, good lunch. It's cherry season. I absolutely love cherries, and they were on sale, so I had to get some. And what else for produce? We got some corn, was on sale, $3. That was great. I've never tried these country sausages before. It was 24 patties. Just kind of been on a sausage kick lately, so we're gonna try these out. Bread was on sale. As you know, I put these in my freezer. They defrost great. So of course we're stocking up on bread. I'm gonna toss it over here. Spicy beef patties, Jamaican beef patties. There's 10 in this box. They were on sale like $4 off, so it was a great deal. And just like to change it up for what my husband takes to lunch for work, and we haven't bought these in a very, very, very long time. Some granola. We love this granola. I'll put it on yogurt if I'm eating yogurt, and my husband uses this on, he makes smoothie bowls. So he puts this on smoothie bowls. It's really, really good. And you can also eat it like cereal. Just put some milk on it. Some late July chips. We love late July chips, but they are expensive. And they're never on sale. So they were on sale. So I picked up some. The bacon here, this is for my daughter for the morning. Quick, fully cooked bacon, and we can just kind of heat some up for her whenever she wants. Let's check around over here. Greenwise drumsticks. I never buy Greenwise because it's ridiculously expensive, but they were buy one, get one free. So 2 package of chicken drumsticks for, and so you pay for the more expensive one, so $5.95. So 2 packs of chicken drumsticks for $5.95. Can't beat that. We got some beef strips. I'm going to be making pepper steak for dinner with those. It's hard to find these little beef cuts, and by the time you buy like the top round, it's just like so much of it. I have to find like a good way to cut this thinly myself, even though this is fairly cheap, you know, for dinner for the whole family, but we don't have it very often, so it's not really like a huge expense. Some Lunchables for my daughter, coffee. My husband drinks at least 1 cup of coffee, if not 2, every single day. So we go through a lot of these coffees when they're on sale. We definitely stock up because it doesn't get cheaper than that. My daughter's been wanting chocolate milk lately, and she doesn't like the oat milk that we buy. So I bought this. I'm pretty sure she likes it. So got one of those. This I had not seen before, so I get sandwiches sometimes at Wawa, and they always have this like red pepper relish sauce that you could put on your subs, and they are so good. So I bought some of this to try so that way I could just make my own. Onions, I mean, if you know, you know. I'm from New York. That's all I gotta say. This is it. This is the truth. Just a couple cans of tomato sauce to go with the beef stew. Can of mushrooms. I'm also going to be making my parents some calzones, strombolis. I forget which one is which, but you know, pizza dough wrapped up, and I'll put some pepperoni and some mushrooms and maybe some peppers and onions in them. These are amazing. Organic everything bagel chips. They are pricey. I want to say it was almost $10. I probably could make this myself, but oh my God, they're addictive. They're amazing. And we ran out like 2 weeks ago, and I went 2 weeks without buying one because I know we would just constantly be consuming it if I kept buying it. So we waited 2 weeks to buy another one. Eggs. The eggs have gone down in price at my Costco. These are 24 eggs, cage-free, $4.99. Some pepperoni, like I said, for the calzones, but we also eat it on sandwiches. And when we do pizza night, we're gonna make pizza, some salami, and then some cheese for the calzones. I like, so, you know, you get those salad kits in a bag. It comes with poppy seed dressing. So Ken's Steakhouse, you know, dressings were on sale, buy one get one free this week. So I saw they had poppy seeds. So I want to try this because I really like those poppy seeds that are in the salad kits. So I don't see how this, you know, compares. So for the other one, you got ranch because you can never have too much ranch in this house. These were on sale, 4 for $12. So $3 each. My husband takes lunch just about every day, and I'm always trying to look for new ideas to switch it up. And since I have not been feeling good, and I'm already going to be making some food for my parents, I just really wasn't in the mood to make extra lunches, to be honest. And for $3 for a lunch, so I had never seen these before. Lean Cuisine Protein Kick. They each have 15 grams of protein, and they're low on calories. So he could take this with some trail mix and one of the Celsius in the back, and he's set for lunch. So each one of these is different. I literally took every one that said Protein Kick and was just like, he'll eat whatever, so he'll like all of it. So we have maple bourbon chicken, tortilla crusted fish, glazed turkey tenderloin, grilled chicken Caesar, herb roasted chicken, sesame chicken, spaghetti with meat sauce, Swedish meatballs, shrimp Alfredo, and baked chicken. So huge variety. He can choose from one of these. He can have one of the beef patties. He can have a sandwich with our new spicy relish. So we have options. What else is there? Oh yeah, these. I'm the one that usually eats these. He'll eat them every once in a blue moon, but I really like these, and the no sugar added. They're actually hard to find. I couldn't find them for years. They only sold them in like one particular Walmart that I had to go out of my way to get them, but now they have them at Publix, so when they're on sale, buy one get one free, I pick them up. And with the no sugar added, it makes them 1 bar, 45 calories. So you can't really beat that. It has 11 carbs and 2 total sugars, and has 3 sugar alcohols. So total carbs 11, 3 sugars, so 8 net carbs, if you're counting that kind of thing. But 45 calories for 1 bar. They're really, really good. This popcorn, so this is popcorn that Publix makes, like in the store, and then they bag it up, and it tastes like movie theater popcorn. So if you're really, really into movie theater popcorn, this is a popcorn for you. So we go through a kick where like we'll buy these for a while, and then we won't buy them for like a year, and then we're like, oh, let's go get some popcorn. So we've been on a popcorn kick lately. I grabbed another box of Celsius because I've actually been drinking these every once in a blue moon with my husband when I have to make a long drive, but he likes to drink those quite a bit, so I picked up another box of that. Meat over here, so I'm going to be making some taco meat, stock back up on our taco meat. I'm going to make some meatballs actually this time for pasta night also. Then got some beef ribs. My husband loves beef ribs, and they don't always have it at Costco. So this was a really good deal. This will be more than one meal for us, and $21. So for more than one meal, I mean, they're huge. They're like, look at the size of my finger and look at the size of these ribs. They're enormous. So this will be a really good meal for us. And then the beef stew for my parents that I'm going to be canning up for them. And then last but not least, well, almost last, Reynolds wrap. Here, let me move the popcorn. Reynolds wrap. I normally don't buy these huge ones, but it was buy one, get one free, and it was a really, really good price. So, and I will only use Reynolds wrap. I'm like an aluminum foil snob, and I only use Reynolds wrap. So that was an amazing price. And then these were like $5 off at Costco, which, I mean, we all know ramen, not the best, but you know, sometimes mom is not cooking dinner. So we just get ramen or a quick lunch or something like that. So we all know ramen's already cheap, but it was $5 off. I could not believe it. So I got 2 of them, got 2. So this will last for forever, but I got 2. Then they had some really good sales on the kids stuff. So I got my daughter a hoodie, which I was surprised in Florida they actually had hoodies. So I don't know if they were like new and they're just putting them out, or, you know, Florida, it's kind of funny. Like, of course it's like, you know, 1,000,000 degrees in the summer, but every place is so air conditioned. So you're like constantly carrying around sweaters and jackets and everything because the air conditioner's jacked up so high, you're freezing when you're inside any place. So it's kind of funny. So maybe that's why they had these out. But these were new. I'd never seen them before. It's really cute. And they were only $5. So I'm like, $5 for a hoodie? Yeah, I'll take that. Then she doesn't have anything that's like weatherproof, rain protective. So I bought this for her. And this is only $6. So I'm like, yeah, this will be great for school also. So then I was perusing around just to see what else they had, because I'm like, ooh, I got these 2, you know, really good deals, $5 and $6. Let's see what else they had. And I came across this gem, probably the best buy out of this entire haul. This was the best money. So you get 3 short sleeve tops, 2 shorts, and 1 pant. So everything that is pictured here. So 3 sets of pajamas for $12. I just about died. I had to read it multiple times. I had to look at the package. I had to read the sign again. Like, pajamas are insanely expensive for no reason whatsoever. And these were now $4 per set. $12, 3 sets. I was just like, yes. Yes. Picked these up, snatched them up. If they had a different design, I would have gotten a different design. I probably should have bought a bigger size also. Should have bought a medium and a large. Maybe I'll go back and get a large and just save it in the bottom of a drawer or something. But I could not believe that. That was amazing. So that is everything. And the total for the clothes also All the groceries, Costco and Publix. The total was, okay, sorry, I had to go look. I all of a sudden could not remember, and I had added it on my calculator. $370.96. I have never spent that much on groceries at one time. But obviously, you know, this is stuff that will last for a long time. This is gonna take us a couple weeks. This will be like over a month. That will be over a month. That'll be over a month. These will last over a month. The potatoes are going to my parents, and the rest will last over a month. The meat, that's at least 4 meals right there. The cold cuts will last a month. This is a couple weeks worth, you know, between deciding. This will last a long time. The coffee lasts a couple of months. That will last probably till the end of the year. I mean, I don't use foil paper that much, but you know, that will last quite a few months. The Celsius will last at least a month. That will last us for a while. So while I spent a lot of money at once, I'm stocking up, and in the long run, it's saving my family money. I haven't gone to the grocery store in the last 2 weeks. So, you know, when you divide it up and you think about it like that, you just purchase big one time, not spending the rest of the weeks, and we got everything that we need. You just gotta make some stuff yourself, balance it out with some ready-made stuff, and learn how to be creative. So hopefully this helped, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.